Good afternoon, Saline. I'm Holly Greca.
And I'm Joel Miller. Today we bring you news about the senior capstone trip to Haiti and a look at the 2014 Winter Olympics being held in Sochi.
All this and more on this episode of SHS Today. A quick message from the Power of 100 group here at Saline. The Power of 100 is a bullying prevention group. Their purpose is to get students and staff at every meeting to discuss bullying problems and how we can help develop a partnership to fix them.
Bullying includes teasing, taunting, rumors, exclusion, intimidation, and cyberbullying. If putting a stop to bullying is something that interests you, Power of 100 meets every Thursday morning at 7:15 in room C238.
Students at Saline High School are giving many opportunities to help others in need. Marissa Lorenzo learned more about the recent trip to Haiti.
Over winter break, members of the senior capstone class went to Haiti to install water filtration systems for towns and villages in need of clean water. I'm Marissa Lorenzo, here to look at this wonderful trip. Miss Denson, Miss Trainer, and Mr. Pike have taken a group of SHS seniors to Haiti 3 times, once last winter, last spring, and this winter. The most recent trip was the biggest, consisting of 20 people, including some of SHS alumni. This week-long trip let Saline students and staff experience life outside of Michigan. Ethan Van Sickle took a camera with him to capture this amazing experience.
Just getting to know everybody on the trip and getting to know the people who were taking care of us and our translators, they were all so welcoming, and the people we got to interact with in the villages, they were all just so excited to see us, and to know that our help was really wanted, it was a really good feeling.
The main reason for this trip is to install water filters in homes of Haitian citizens that would otherwise not have access to clean water. One great feature of this filtration system are that they reduce the carbon footprint of people who would otherwise be using coal to heat water for purification.
It's an ecosystem that is self-sustaining, and so it's just a large plastic tub or tube, and in the bottom there's gravel, and then on top of that smaller gravel, and then on top of that 2 50-pound bags of sand, and then on top of the sand is standing water. And then the big bacteria filter down through the sand and get stuck and die out in the sand, so then the water that comes through the filter is clean enough for you and I to drink.
I think anyone who has any interest or wants to do anything like this, or people who are just iffy about it, they should definitely take this chance. I mean, it changed my life, and I am a new person.
This trip is an experience that this group will remember for a lifetime. I'm Marissa Lorenzo, back to you in the studio.
It makes me happy to see so many students lend a helping hand to those less fortunate than us.
Seniors, if going to Haiti is something that interests you, the senior capstone class will take another trip this spring. If you are a junior interested in going, sign up for next year's trip has already begun. Contact Mrs. Denson for more information.
Speaking of helping others in need, Saline High School is holding its 4th annual Empty Bowls project on Thursday, February 6th, 2014 at 5:30 p.m. in the high school commons. Come on out for a night of food, entertainment, and community as we celebrate to help end hunger.
Now here's Wynton Kirkpatrick with this week's sports updates and a special look at the 2014 Winter Olympics.
Thanks, guys. It's been a good week for Saline sports, and today we will take a look at some of last week's scores for the boys' varsity wrestling and swim team, some exciting upcoming events, and a look at the long-anticipated Olympics. The boys' varsity wrestling team battled Tecumseh last Wednesday, but unfortunately couldn't come away with a win. The score was 21-48. However, the boys' varsity swim team had a huge win, beating Monroe 135-49 last Thursday, taking the lead on all but 2 events in the meet. Now let's step out of Saline athletics and take a look at the upcoming Olympics. Here's Patrick Canavan to show you some exciting Olympic sports you may not know much about.
In a few short weeks, many athletes from around the world will meet for 18 days in Sochi to compete for an Olympic gold medal. Many of you will probably watch the hockey, the snowboarding, and the figure skating events. But what about those events you probably won't watch? We introduce you to the world of Nordic combined, curling, and skeleton. We start off with the Nordic Combine. This multi-sport event is made up of 2 different types of skiing. In the first segment, athletes compete to achieve the highest score based on both distance and style in a downhill jump at speeds close to 100 kilometers per hour. In the second half of the event, those who scored the most points are given an advantage by starting a 10-kilometer cross-country ski race proportionally ahead of the rest of the competition. First Olympian to cross the finish line wins gold. The sport of curling is much more than meets the eye. The reason why most Americans don't understand this unique sport is the same reason why most Europeans probably don't understand NASCAR. The objective of this sport is for someone to push a stone as close to the center of the bullseye as possible, while 2 sweepers attempt to influence the trajectory of the stone's motion using brooms. The brooms can speed up, slow down, or change the direction of the stone. Points are awarded for how close the stone is to the center of the bullseye. The team with the most points wins. We end with the third and probably most exciting sport, the skeleton. In the skeleton event, competitors slide down a track of ice, all while staying positioned head first and traveling up to speeds of 150 kilometers per hour. In recent years, this event has experienced an upswing in popularity due to its high-speed, action-packed essence. People first got the idea of this sport when they took the top off of a bobsled, turning a 4-person high-speed sport into a 1-person rapid-fire rush. The key lies at the start with the dash. They must put everything into the accelerating push-off. Once up to speed, the scariest part of the ride is the fact that there are no brakes on the sled. Competitors who attempt to slow down during the race are disqualified. The fastest time wins. Whether they win gold, silver, or bronze, we hope that you cheer on the American team to victory. And as always, I'm Patrick Hanavan. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Patrick, for that look at those exciting Olympic events. Tonight at 6, the girls' varsity gymnastics team will be playing against Adrian, and the boys' varsity wrestling team will be competing in the MHSAA team districts, both on our home turf. That's all for this show's sports. I'm Wynton Kirkpatrick.
Well, this wraps up another episode of SHS Today. I'm Joel Miller.
And I'm Holly Greca. Thanks for watching and have a great week, Hornets.